Hi, this is Adelaide coming to you live from Hong Kong Fintech Week 2018. I'm here with Maurizio from FINETIQ. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's fantastic to be here.
Yeah, so have you travelled just here for the conference?
Correct, yes. Just for a few days, hit the meetings, get the conference done. Fantastic atmosphere.
Hopefully experience some of Hong Kong sort of
Yes.
culture.
Particularly the food, which is great. Any shows, but
What's been your favourite food that you've found here so far?
the dim sum is I think it's the Shanghai one. Oh, particularly tasty.
Xiaolong Bao?
Yes.
That's excellent.
Kangaroo.
So where have you travelled from here to be here today?
I'm based in Tokyo. I run a fintech advisory business out of there called FINETIQ, and we're actually a sponsor of the event here. We'd love to attract more and more businesses from the region to Japan.
That's great. So as a fintech advisory firm, what exactly do you do?
So one of the big challenges that startups have is really the ability to understand the local market and localize their product or service. And we help them through that process on the business strategy, on the implementation of that business strategy, as well as getting them in touch with the right counterparts over there that can give the best opportunities to develop their businesses.
So as a startup firm, do you work with very early stage startups, or are you sort of more on the sort of medium stage startups, later stage?
That's a great question. We actually tend to work right now with companies already done generally Series A funding, simply because we find that when you come to Japan, you really have to have a very well-defined product or service. The conceptual work that you may get to do in other markets is a little more difficult over there. But that's our focus. We're fairly agnostic in terms of sector. We work with machine learning companies, AI, blockchain, of course, is a big topic, and we look at bringing best practices from all over the world to Japan.
So how does Japan compare to sort of Hong Kong and the rest of the world in terms of its fintech at the moment?
Well, I need to be, fairly neutral about it. I think it's got some strengths and some weaknesses. I think generally financial services are a little bit behind as they are fairly expensive, and there's an entrenchment of some of the large banks that don't want to give up too much business. But there's a very fertile startup community, very well organized fintech association, and we're trying to contribute to that with our own advisory services.
So before you got into this, so how long have you been working there for then?
Just about a year.
And before that, what were you doing?
Oh, I was a banker, worked several financial institutions between London, Tokyo, and Milan, and then I saw the light, and I figured that technology is the way forward, and decided to do that in my business.
So what do you like most about your day-to-day job then?
Well, the fact that I get in touch with incredibly creative and talented people that need a little bit of guidance and direction, with someone who's a little bit older and has seen markets go up and down. And I think that level of excitement doing something new that usually has a fairly good impact on people. Something beautiful about fintech is the fact that it's very inclusive and allows participation in the financial services by people who normally may not have that opportunity. So I like that angle as well a lot.
That's great. That's what I was going to say then.
It's my looks. They have that effect, so I'm sorry.
So is that what? So you like that the most? Yeah. So what are you looking for when you come to the conference today? What kind of startups are you kind of looking for then?
Well, first of all, it was extremely interesting to see the diversity of the startups here and what actually some of the established companies are also doing in fintech. I think it's very inspiring. What's very interesting for me is companies that actually have a very well-defined product, particularly in areas like payments, trade finance, for example, where we had some great examples here. But we're trying to be fairly open-minded about, we just want to see smart people that are doing the right things and actually have the right business model in place. Because unfortunately, the biggest risk with startups is that you have a great product, but you're not really managing the liability side of your business so well. So that, I think, is a good combination of people, technology, and business acumen.
That's great. So do you have kind of offices out in Hong Kong? So if you find someone great who that you want to advise, you can sort of bring them into your company?
Yes, we have actually our presence here in Hong Kong. We have it in Dubai, LA, and Tokyo is our main hub. But we're fairly lean. We're all front office professionals that give high impact advice and consulting, and we like to take companies through a process and help them through the lifetime of their this stage. We're not really just to hand over a piece of paper with our recommendations. So we like to get involved and it's been great so far because I've connected with a lot of interesting companies.
That's great. So you're the CEO, yeah?
Yes.
So what's it like being a CEO of such a great firm?
Well, it's a lot of work. You got to take care of everything, and I mean absolutely everything, from your marketing strategy, from your HR, from your business strategy, the collaborations. So it's a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, coming from the corporate world, but it's very exciting and energizing, so I love it.
So how many employees do you sort of run at the moment, and how do you hope that kind of grows?
We have 5 people right now. I think we're going to try to stick to single digit because the moment we only have people with more than 20 years of experience. It's very hard to find. We actually met a great candidate here in Hong Kong yesterday that we may take on board. So let's see how that goes.
That's great. And for anyone who wants to find out more about what you do you have a website or something that they can go to?
I can go to my company's website, which is FINETIQ.io. They can see my Medium page where I write articles about financial technology and hopefully on the channel.
Yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, thanks so much for meeting with us today. It's been really interesting. And for anyone else who wants to follow the rest of our channel, please subscribe down below, and we'll be here all day meeting more people.
Thank you very much.
That's great. Thanks.